Yeah, it's not the end of the season you wanted, is it?
No, result-wise, no. It's just both 18-yard boxes. We got to be better in that sense, and we will be. We'll get there. We'll get pre-season dress. We'll recruit well, and we move on from it, and we try and do what we can do.
In that sense, I know it's a disappointing afternoon, but you're glad the season's over now, because once you knew you weren't going to be in the playoffs, I guess the focus turns to next season, doesn't it?
The focus did turn to the next season, but we were focused on that Port Vale, if that makes sense, where if you look at moments in our game today, we produced some really good moments, just didn't take the chances and score. And then defensively, as a team, we needed to be better. But from next season viewpoint, I'm looking forward to it.
You must have learned a lot. I remember being at your first game at Bristol Rovers.
Yeah.
Played them off the park. They got promoted today.
I know. Did they win 7-0? We beat them twice. We beat Port Vale twice. So I haven't seen who's finished where and what, but it's just something now I've got to learn from certain elements. Players have got to learn. We've all got to learn as a staff and as a football club what we need to do to move this club forward and where we need it to go.
I mean, the game finished 20 minutes ago for all these fans here. You've got a lot of support, a good crowd here today.
Yeah, and the crowd were brilliant. Even I think they could see the performance-wise. We just conceded 2 really poor goals, which is disappointing. But at the end of the day, the stats-wise and things like that, we can talk about chances and what we had and talk about refereeing decisions all I want. But all that matters is the top line, which was 2-0 to Rochdale. So, but on the flip side of it, Harrison Bright makes his debut today. And that was a really proud moment for him, his family, I'm sure, and the football club. So shows we got some talent here.
All the best. If you have any time off, enjoy it. I'm sure you won't. You'll be straight into it.
I'll be straight into it.
Was it onside?
I don't know. Well, Jarrah thinks it's not. We thought they should have had a player sent off on an elbow on Street. We thought as well we should have a penalty, but it doesn't matter because we've lost the game. So that's not me standing and making excuses. I'm not going to be one of them. So it's just one of those things. It's football.
Just one of those days as well.
It felt like it, didn't it? Felt like it. Yeah. That's why I said about the final third. The final delivery into the box wasn't quite there. The final tackle in the final third wasn't quite there for certain elements because I'm not sure how many shots they had. But I can't imagine it being many. But that's where we're at, and we'll get better. And I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Big challenges next year to make sure.
Yeah, it's a big challenge. It's a big job which I'm extremely excited for. That's why I came to the club, because I wanted that challenge.
Harrison, he strengthened the foul, which is probably what you want in a way for a young lad.
He's got some unbelievable bite for a kid, and he's very tenacious, as you can see. So that's why he's got in the team, and that's why the lads like him.
It's nice to give him that because he's been on the bench without quite making it, and he's got a taste of actual action.
Yeah, and you're kind of thinking of things when I had my mind to bring him on today, no matter what. And then when Scott went down, we just thought, we can rejig the back five, if you like, and get Cameron into middle centre half, and then push Matthew on one and get Harrison at right wing back. So yeah, it's a good day for him.
Still very. Is he 18? I think it was.
Yeah, he's 18.
Do you think he's ready to push for the first team next year?
I think he still needs to get some sort of development into him, and we need to not push him too far too quickly. So we can't have a high expectation on it. So we need to be mindful of that, where he's a developing player. So we'll just take our time with him and make sure he's right for us.
It's the physical development that will come from training full time as well.
And training with us and being around us and being around our environment that's going to ultimately help him. So it's a very good development environment, but I want it to be a winning environment as well, which is what we've got to get to.
I was looking out to see if there's any major waves from any players going, but is there any developments on Dom or any?
No, well, I think we're not pretty. I can't say pretty soon because you don't know, but it's we said that Dom said we make a decision at the end of the season, so I'm sure we'll know in the next week or two. Same with everyone, yeah. So I've got meetings with them next week, and then we'll follow our release and retain criteria, what we got, what we haven't got, and we'll do that professionally as we always do.
Is this home run, is that the way it sort of fizzled out a bit this season? Does that change your mind on what you need, or did you always have an idea?
I know what I need. I've known from my first training session, my first game. I've known what we needed to try and do what we need to do. So I've got a very supportive chairman who's very, very hands-on and helps me to where I need to be. A sporting director who does all my phone calls for me, which is the hardest bit, is speaking to agents and things like that to get things done. They've been brilliant with me, and Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it.
Does he answer the phone if someone phones asking for you?
Yeah, I divert it. I just got to make one mention to Glyn and Tim as well for it's their last game. Glyn's been on the camera, but they've been amazing to us, the football club, and I just want to wish them all the best and wish you all the best and whatever might happen. And
they'll still be watching.
Great. They'll still be watching. They might be shouting at me if I'm not doing something right. So so just to wish those two all the best, and also for me a big thank you to our fans who've stayed around today and our supporters and the support I've had from the board and they've been brilliant for me, to be fair.
On the subject of Dom Telford officially winning the Golden Boot, what does that mean for him and for the club as a whole?
It means that we show we can play with players who maybe not got a track record of scoring goals, and now we can get them to score goals in the team that we play and the team that we are, and we can work with people to where we need them to be.
Was there any temptation to play any more youngsters this afternoon?
Yeah, but then I have to be respectful of what we got as well. So I think playing Harrison, well, I think the academy would be delighted with Harrison playing today.
Ollie Cooper went off with an injury. I know it's the end of the season, but
it's his groin. So he's okay. He's right. He'll be fine. Yeah, thank you.